This episode of Hobie is sponsored by HoJeff. Save 25% with promo code HobiePod.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas. Episode number 499. We take a week off. I'm out of touch here.
You're done.
I'm out.
Cut off.
I'm sorry.
Can we edit that out?
Nope. 499 episodes. Why start now?
One of these days we're going to get this.
We did when the microphones were cheaper and we struggled.
Well, he's Jason.
I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
And I'm Brian.
Hey, poor Jim.
I want a wah-wah pedal for my microphone.
What's a wah-wah pedal?
The thing that makes us go, wah, wah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't we have that sound effect?
That's not
it.
Nope, that's not it.
Nope, that's me out.
That's me out, God.
You know,
that's a rim shot, right?
No, that's a sad trombone.
Oh, same thing. You know,
Yeah, that's the rim shot.
nobody wants to say a trombone in sex.
you
Anyways,
could label the buttons.
they are. He just didn't get to the right screen.
Oh, supposed to go to screen
There
2.
you go. Good job, Jeff.
Although it is fun to watch all the columns and colors pop up and down as you speak
You know, we
in the microphones.
we bought this beautiful new mixing board.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
Thank you, Comic Expo.
Yes.
The Cincinnati Comic Expo.
September 22nd through 24th. Get your tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. The deadline is fast approaching to get your own panel. Submit for your panel.
Looking
Doesn't
forward
mean
to those submissions.
They're going to be fun. I'm excited about it.
What kind of panels can you get? Are they teak? Are they fake wood? Is it cherry wood?
Wicker. Just like old-fashioned condoms.
Bamboo. I'm only going with bamboo.
Ooh, I
I'd like to see a panel about bamboo.
Bamboo is sustainable.
As long as they brought a pet panda in, that would be good.
Well, they eat all the bamboo. That's no fun.
Koalas?
Koalas eat eucalyptus.
Damn it. See, they won't eat the bamboo, so bring the pet koalas in. Of course, you'll get chlamydia from them.
what about the dingoes?
They eat babies.
Just don't bring your baby in. Maybe a dingo ate your baby.
Whoa, that was loud.
Maybe a dingo ate your baby. Is that better?
It's called sound effects.
Very wide.
Maybe a dingo ate your baby.
If I had a wah-wah pedal, it would be maybe a dingo ate your baby.
You know we have special effects on here, like sound effects on this, right?
I'm Brad.
No, that's not Brad. Anyways,
Hi, Brad.
get your tickets at Comic Expo. ComicExpo.com.
Psychotic Expo.
September 22nd through 24th.
So
Anyways.
if we've learned anything yet, it's
Yes.
that we can't take a week off.
No. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody likes the air horn.
I wanted the air horn.
I was watching The Office as usual, and they had the one that Ryan started the computer, Dunder Mifflin Infinity, and they had was it Dwight's trying to beat the computer? Andy has the air horn and he's dancing with it. Angela's like, "Give me that." Anyways, that's what the air horn makes me think of. Thank you. Give me it. Anyways, everybody doing okay? Last time it was just me and Jeff in the room.
Yeah.
It was an old school episode.
And how'd that go?
It went well.
I had to talk a lot more than I was used to.
And we couldn't look up anything. Like, it was like, Jeff, what do you think about that? Hold on, I'm looking for something up. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to talk now for the next 2 minutes. Where's the other people that can fill up the space so we can review stuff and look at stuff?
You see that? We're just here to fill space.
That's right. We're just here to fill space.
You do a good job at filling space.
You do.
You know, you should bring your oldest in and just have him look stuff up while you talk. The next time it's just.
I asked him to come on the show, and he said no.
He refused. Flat out refused.
I said, you want to do it? You want to make your appearance? No, I'm good.
You should have said, "You want any treats next time?"
He's not a dog.
Oh, I mean,
No,
Hobie
he's
treats.
a child. I mean,
Get in the cage. Get in the cage. Anyways, Brian, how are you?
I'm considerably better than I have been.
Oh, well, that's good. Is it because we're here?
Well, obviously.
Okay, good job. Good job.
Maybe we're past fireworks season. Oh. For a month or so.
What's the Labor Day? Labor Days there's big fireworks.
Yeah, I don't get it, but it's just like
well, there's in the was it the weekend at the end of June or July? I mean,
What's that?
let's just set off fireworks because we have fireworks.
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
so
we got
that's
to burn the old fireworks we didn't use yet.
that's been like the last week straight at my house. I think last night was leftover firecracker night because I think about 633 of them went off simultaneously.
Well, when you get those bricks of 1,000, you got to burn them, man.
It was firecrackers for like 45 seconds and then a mortar. It's like, I found one.
It's when you look out and you see this everybody just lighting sparklers, and you're like, oh, good, they're down to the non-noise stuff.
Yeah, I got a story about that, so keep talking, guys. Keep
But then in
talking.
August there's my birthday, and that's firework worthy.
Ooh,
Well, it's good to get through the weekend and still have 10 fingers and 10 toes.
that is true. In Kentucky,
Oh, boy.
If they can count to 10.
well, now I'm trying to get this thing.
Great. We
pulled
just
up here.
lost Kentucky.
Well, unless it's
A man is
bourbon bottles. They know the bourbon bottles.
WLWT. A man is dead after suffering a traumatic injury from a fireworks incident on the 4th of July in northern Kentucky. Boone County Sheriff's officers responded to a traumatic injury. When deputies arrived on the scene, they found a man dead at the home. The victim, let's see here. Bad things can happen to good people. Unfortunately, this is what happened last night, and we don't want to repeat that, said the Boone County Sheriff Officer Chris Hall. Investigation found the man, who we will not name, was attempting to light a commercial-grade firework through a homemade mortar tube.
Was he relocated from Florida?
I don't know.
Okay.
Deputies said the firework
Or Germany?
Ooh. It was probably Florida.
Okay.
Deputies said the firework was designed for electronic detonation.
Oh.
Since they ignite instantly. The man had cut the wick in half.
Oh, he shortened the wick even.
It doesn't work electronically as well as you would think.
And then once he lit it, it exploded immediately, causing him the fatal incident. Let's see here. The officer said, every year we hear stories from the news about injuries. People are showing up the ER with disfigurations. It's common, and we got to stop it. So follow the rules that we've mentioned, and we'll eliminate those.
No, you won't.
But how did he die? I mean, it was
It
traumatic.
blew his head off.
It
blew his head off, literally?
I don't know if it blew his head off, but it literally blew him up instantly.
Was it one of those mortar?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Commercial
And then
grade.
Commercial grade mortar.
And he had a homemade little device.
And it hit him in the head?
I'm guessing it probably just blew him up, or something hit him, the shrapnel.
Oh, wow.
He was right next to it and lit it and blew up. So it was like the the submersible for the Titanic.
Stupid shabby punch.
That went the opposite direction.
Yes.
It blew in.
Did you see, though, that they said it came out today that they were kind of releasing some of the information? They think the people on board probably knew 41 seconds to 75 seconds before that it was going to happen. Because they said, I guess they lost all power and everything at 5,500 feet. And then it started just dropping. And their backup plan, they were supposed to hit a pull a pedal, a lever back.
Up, down, A, B, B, C, C, D, D, F.
Well, the good news is I got unlimited guns. We did this already.
I got a new skin for my player.
So instead
a
of
ripcord for an inflatable emergency inflation.
Yeah, and it did not work.
For buoyancy.
Yeah, it did not work. And so because
I'm guessing, when was the last time that was safety checked?
Well, 2018, when he was like, nah, we don't need safety guys, and they fired the safety guy.
do you think like the ocean gods were like, just give us time?
Probably.
But anyways, they said it was
But it's like scuba diving. Hold on. What's the goal of scuba diving?
not to die.
To come back up alive.
Yeah. There's a lot of safety checks with scuba diving, though.
Yeah,
there was
is.
not many safety checks on this thing.
Well, there should have been, yeah, and we know
Correct.
that, yeah.
But they said that
Especially if you're a millionaire paying $250,000,
which is unbelievable.
You should have probably done your research better.
So if vampires don't need to breathe, would they make great scuba divers?
I think the pressure would get to them, right? If they keep going down farther,
Only if they dive at night.
they might get the bend.
I'd figured you could get dark enough and the light is gone anyway.
Yeah, but I think the pressure on them would probably implode them eventually. Yeah.
Well, don't go down that far.
Well, you said
you only need to go down like 1 atmosphere to get out of the sun.
I would say
no. You're still light down there. Yeah, you can go 2 or 3 atmospheres down and it's still light.
Yeah, not light enough to hurt a vampire though.
Oh, okay. We're talking technicalities.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of that, What We Do in the Shadows premieres tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
I noticed that wasn't on the poll of the week.
I know we screwed that up. But anyways, real quick.
We did.
I did. The really bad thing though is like that sucks. Like they said that it just started falling at 55. It's like, man,
And you know you're going to die.
yes,
Yeah, it's the worst minute.
yeah, Yeah.
Longest minute, probably.
yes.
Shortest.
Speaking of this,
Oh my god! I got to write a text. What do I say? What do I say?
The longest
Boom.
minute when you have to keep doing burpees for a minute. That's the longest minute.
Fucking burpees.
Well, Dad, thanks for bringing me along.
Hope you get happy Father's Day, asshole. Sorry.
did you see that Subway is
Allegedly.
catching all sorts of grief now from the internet?
Because they don't have real meat.
They don't have any more $5 foot long?
Because they said they changed one of the
One
restaurants.
local, well,
Yeah.
not local here,
Not
but
somewhere
yeah.
they changed their advertisement sign. It said our subs don't implode.
It's truth in advertising.
I mean, they're right.
yeah.
I have never had a sub from that
If you
restaurant that
take that
imploded.
as the Titanic joke, you can't. That's on you, right?
Yeah.
What kind of more of a person are you to think that? I mean,
Saying the internet is not happy at Subway.
time out. The internet's not happy?
Yeah.
Interwebs?
Yeah.
Time out. This is the interweb that's always positive.
No, it's not.
I think you've been to a different interwebs than the rest of us.
The dark web? Is that?
That yes.
Okay. I feel like the internet's not like that, Brian.
Completely reasonable.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, thoughts and prayers though out to the these people.
I mean, it's nice to know that just this week that they finally decided to shut down operations.
Yes, the submarine, the
Two
submersible.
weeks afterwards.
Yes.
The guy that owns it has been shit out by a shark at this point.
Has anyone seen Larry?
Or crabs?
Has anyone seen Larry, our president?
You guys, what do we got going on this week? Got any meetings or anything scheduled? We're taking some time off.
I can zoom in.
Do I get paid for this time off?
Can we work from home this week?
Now, do they have a fleet of these things, or do they only have the one?
I think they have like 3 or 4.
Yeah,
Did they? One was made of bamboo. One was made of wicker. It's like the 3 little pigs. They had sticks.
One was made out of stone, but buoyancy wasn't there.
They lost that right away.
Yeah, they lost that first one right.
Good news is there was just witches on board, so it's fine. It was fine. No issue there.
The one out of wood was okay.
Yeah.
They couldn't go too deep.
At some point, we're going to sink, right?
Yeah, don't ask about the straw one.
It did not do well.
No.
I do like that this investigation that I just talked about, the man killed after firework explodes. The video on WLWT is a fireworks show that they have linked to it.
Oh, God.
Classy move there is Channel 5.
Oh, that's a sound effect.
This guy here died Look at how pretty they are.
So if you do it, I just think of Leslie Nielsen from Naked Gun when the firework factory is going off in the background. Just fine. Just throw that video up. You're fine.
I do have a question. I did read an article about, a number of cities or places where they're in like the red fire hazard, where Smokey the Bear says, you're red and dry, don't start any fires.
Yes.
They're actually doing some pretty cool, all drone, drone displays and drone patterns and stuff that I've seen drones where they've done the dragon animation and I've also seen it like in what was the Super Bowl, they did a drone thing at the time,
I think
right?
Disney,
They're much cooler than fireworks to begin with.
Disney,
it was pretty neat, but did they like put artificial booms during the show?
it's just drones crashing into each other. I think Disney does it too now.
Oh, yeah.
Some of the drones, yeah.
What, for their nightly fireworks at the Magic Kingdom castle?
Yeah, they still have fireworks, but I thought they'd had a drone show. I could be completely wrong. Doug will tell us next week on episode number 500. But number one Disney fan.
Next week, episode 500.
Unbelievable.
But not in a row.
Pretty close.
Not in a row because we missed last week.
There's 2 other episodes we missed, I think. It's still a pretty impressive record, though.
I would say, out of almost 10 years, missing like 2 or 3 weeks.
It's pretty good. Last week was just rough because it was 4th of July was on July 4th.
4th of July was on July 4th?
4th of July was
Wait
on
a
July?
second
Wait,
here.
No,
Hold on.
I think you're thinking of Independence Day.
My bad.
Hold on, Copernicus.
So our podcast falls on a Tuesday night. And so Jeff was out of town playing tabletop games.
Recording falls on a Tuesday.
Recording falls on a Tuesday. And so it was just kind of rough, too.
Oh, I would have been back on
My
the
wife was
4th.
sick for Thursday through Monday night. So
So she was good Tuesday for us to record.
I don't think she would have been liking people here on Tuesday. So that's the reason.
So Jason canceled last week on us.
I did.
And now he's blaming his wife for it.
Yep.
Yes, that's what you do.
In the
That's why
shadows.
you get married.
Yes.
So you have someone else to blame.
Yes. Not me. I've always said I'm not going. I don't really care if people say, you're not going? Nah, I'm not going. Why? Don't feel like it. Speaking of Twitter poll of the week, good job, Brian. At Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter.
Really?
You can follow us.
I got so much stuff to talk about.
Oh, we'll get to it. I was just finishing this up here. What is your
not really. I was.
What is your favorite comedy that is currently on television? What We Do in the Shadows wins automatically, so that's not even up there. We had Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Well, hold on. That could have been a tie of always wins automatically.
What?
Well, It's Always Sunny.
And What We Do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close.
No, What We Do is better.
Abbott Elementary, South Park, and Archer. In last place, Abbott Elementary at 8%. Tied for second and third is Always Sunny in Philly, and Archer and South Park wins. South Park is humorous, but
That's not the numbers I have.
these are the 36% for South Park.
That's the numbers I have.
Yeah, but it was Archer and Always Sunny at 28.
That's what I
That's
said.
what he said.
I wasn't listening. I can't hear. I've had too many booms in the fireworks. I can't hear anything.
Did you cut the wick in half?
Yes, I cut the week in half.
No, the wick. Yeah,
I was
yes,
off
the wick.
half the
Yes,
week.
yes.
Yes.
So,
I was at the Cincinnati Pops down at Riverbend. It was pretty nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Good.
What'd they play?
Music.
Oh, okay.
Skin flute.
No.
What channel were you watching?
WWT.
It was at the end of the fireworks dead guy video montage.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sunny in Philadelphia. I did not see Frank beats Russia yet. I have not been. I fell asleep right before that episode.
Versus Russia.
We watched that one last night,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, my
You guys
God.
can spoil it. It's no big deal.
I was laughing so hard. It was a good episode.
Yeah.
Like Ireland, the season they were in Ireland was fine. It wasn't great, but
was
it was fine.
different.
Yeah. But this season, I've gotten through the first 3 or 4, I think. And I
Well,
didn't.
you saw the Sind method, right?
Which one was that? Hold on.
The reverse of the dentist method.
I did not see that one. I guess I haven't.
Sin.
So here's my issue.
Oh.
I thought I saw the premiere episode, like the season premiere. Well, then I had to go back. It was season 2. Or it was episode 2. I mean, of the season. So I had to go back. So I'm out of order. So I guess maybe I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen the Frank versus Russia yet.
Okay.
You can talk about the one I did see recently was when they found mold in the bar, even though they were trying to get on bar rescue. We got a lot of silverfish in here.
Yeah.
I just like that they were trying to get on bar rescue.
Mac had been writing letters every day.
Yes.
Yes.
They really don't want you, Mac. They're just tired of you writing letters.
Yes. The rat, was it Risky Rat? Risky Rat
Yes.
was last week, was a pretty good one too. I like that one.
I don't think I've seen that.
I didn't see last week.
You didn't see?
I'm that one behind.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess that's what your message was referring to.
Yes, I need to go to Risky Rat.
It has gotten. It's a really good show. They're 15 seasons into it, whatever.
Oh, it's
15,
longer than that, isn't it?
15 or 16 this year.
I mean, it's
Oh, I
still
thought it was even longer than that.
It's humorous. It's still funny.
And I think they still have like 2 or 3 seasons under contract, don't they?
Yeah.
It's so the thing is they've got it down to such a formula where they're 30-minute episodes.
Yep.
Now they're running 2 a week.
Less than 30-minute episodes. If you go commercials,
Right.
Yeah, they're like what is it like 20 something minutes?
21-minute episodes.
Yeah, it's usually 21 to 24 is
So,
what they do.
Like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're done.
Yeah.
So they just, because they're all doing so much.
I can go make a football. I can go build a soccer, buy a soccer team.
I mean, just in general, like
Yeah.
And the number of the extras that you have are all their like friends or relatives.
people
Yeah.
who are like writing,
Yeah.
like, they're writers. Like, cricket is like one of my
I
favorite.
love cricket. When he was a pimp in the bar rescue episode.
Yeah.
So what do we just learn? That cricket's a pimp?
I got you a sixer. All right. Well, I drank 2 on the way.
And 2 of them are pissed.
2 of them or the other 4 are whatever.
Yeah.
Pissed.
I don't really care.
I don't really care. At this point.
And they do have 16 seasons.
Wow.
Started in 2005, so I guess a couple of years just doubled up on the
yeah.
season.
Well, it's like The Bachelor, season 39, or even,
Survivor.
Survivor, season
Well, they
212.
have two seasons a year. They have
Yeah.
a spring and a
No, I
fall,
know.
but this was the opposite. I mean, they've been on the air for 18
yeah.
years, but only 16 seasons.
Yeah, 2005 is a lot longer than 16.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
look, some of the just the long running jokes that they've been doing for almost all of it, like when Dee calls, like in the beginning when she's getting evicted, and they just
Yes.
start yelling at her, like "Shut the fuck up!" like that will never get old.
No.
like they've been doing that
That's true. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
forever.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. Well, I glued my hand to the door. Why'd you do that? Well, it seems to be the thing to do.
Is that the same episode?
Where
Charlie finds another room? Or
Yeah,
he
it's a whole
hit
other
the
room.
room?
Frank does.
Yeah, Frank
finds the closet.
Yes.
And then he's like, "Wait, there's another door. What's back there?" And it's just a bedroom.
It's just so big.
He just doesn't want to share it because he likes sleeping
Yes, with
in
Frank.
the bed with Frank. So weird.
It's just so big, Frank.
So he's got a 2-bedroom apartment.
He does.
Or is it? They don't even have a bedroom, do they? They were
No.
sleeping in the
On the
living room on the
pull-out
pull-out
couch.
Yeah, the pull out. Yeah,
So, anyways.
yeah.
So there
you
you
got
go.
some good episodes to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been fun to watch to watch it. I've been watching Based on a True Story on Peacock.
Fake.
Yes.
No, it was true.
Oh,
It's Kaylee Coco
Oh yeah.
and
Coco.
the guy that was the main
hold
star.
on, Kaylee Cuckoo.
Yes, Cuckoo. Danny from Mindy Project. That's the only reason I recognize him.
Oh, he was really good in the newsroom too.
Oh, that's right. He was in the newsroom.
He was her son.
Huh. Okay.
He was Kaylee Cuoco's son in that?
Yes.
Not in the newsroom.
Newsroom was a really good show. But anyways, so we start that. It's basically he's a tennis pro who got injured, and so he's at this club, this tennis club. He gets demoted. His wife is pregnant, Kaylee, and she's a real estate agent, but not doing really great.
He's married to his mom?
Yes. And he gets demoted. They're trying to find a way to get money, and they find that their plumber that they use, because they had a couple of plumbing issues in their house, they think he's the serial killer that's terrorizing L.A.
Oh, this is the one where they started a podcast.
So they start a podcast because it's all the great thing. And spoiler, so skip.
Wait a minute. Isn't this based on a true murder podcast?
No.
No, it really isn't.
It is.
I thought there was a
The title is a lie.
okay.
It's a TV show that was in Spain, I think, and they brought it over. But spoilers. No, it's a very, very minor spoiler. So they get this big idea that they're getting this podcast, right? They're going to make millions because all these podcasts, it's serial killer podcasts, and this is the first one that actually talks to the serial killer while he's killing. And so they get the download numbers. They're like, how many? 112. I was like, we're better than that.
Wow, more people would rather listen to our bullshit than serial
But it was
killer.
just funny because they're like, we're going to make millions off this. Honey. And the best part is they're like, oh, the downloads come out every day at a certain time. I'm like, no, they don't. Like, you can get them anytime. And so it's funny. Like, they pull it up and they're like, oh my gosh, 112. So, but
So they didn't make millions.
not yet. Well, then it becomes popular because they go to like True Crime Con or something like that. So, long story short,
Too late.
there's 8 episodes. We're 6 episodes into it. I really want it to be funnier, and I want it because it's comedy. Like, it's a dark comedy, but like it's not even. There's not enough humor in it. And my thought is, and I have no idea. I don't think the serial killer is the plumber. I think he's fucking with them, but he is pretty dark in it. But it's not. It's kind of boring, like some of it. It's like I want it more to happen, and it's just not there yet. And my wife and I are like, my wife is like, it has potential. Like maybe if they do a second season, but it's not something that I will have to go back to. We're going to finish it because we only got 2 episodes left, and But
I think one of my sisters was telling me about it, and she did not have good things to say about this show.
it's not bad, but it's not good.
She did not recommend.
Real. I don't think if I had to put it on a poster, I would not recommend it probably. So
Maybe.
maybe.
Well, I mean, if
could
they
watch
pay
it.
me to tell you that you should watch it, then
Well,
sure.
Sure. So, Blake, how are you? Anything you
Great.
watched?
All right.
Oh God!
I'll keep it short.
Buckle
right?
in, people.
I'll
Here
keep
we
it
go.
short because I really want to talk about one
Do we have any
subject.
snacks that we can
Before we get to this,
indulge in while we're...
I'll
Okay.
start working on it. You start talking.
All right, start working on it.
Okay.
I thought that was Reynolds rap you were pulling out.
All right. The Witcher started that. Recommend you go back and do a season review of what happened the season before.
Is this the the last season with that one guy?
Yes, with Superman.
Superman.
Yeah, last
That
season
one
Superman.
guy.
That's good. Yeah, that one guy. Black Mirror. Best episode was the first.
That's what I heard.
Second best was the second, and kind of went downhill from there. But they were okay. But Joan is Awful is pretty good. I do like it. And then when they go to all right, spoiler, when they do go eventually get to the bad guy, they're like, well, why are you so negative? And I was like, well, we try these positives, but the reviews and the numbers just weren't there. But everything negative just seems to skyrocket and go, just typical, internet, stuff. This is all right. But I thought it was probably the best one.
Is that on Netflix? Black Mirror.
Yeah, Black
Okay.
Mirror.
I need to
Season
start it. I've never started
I just started it
the whole series.
from the beginning.
Did you make it through the first episode?
Barely.
That's how most people start.
Barely.
Yeah.
If I skip the first episode, is that okay?
Well, I can't do that because I've already seen it.
Can I skip the first episode? Be okay?
Oh, I thought you had seen the first episode.
I just heard about it many times from Blake and Scam Jeff.
And Scab Jeff, yeah.
It. I mean, you can. It's fucked up, man.
I mean, it's more of not an ongoing story.
no, each episode's
self-contained.
Yeah.
I know they're self-contained, but isn't it
You can
part
start-
of a universe?
No.
Isn't it?
Like a Twilight Zone
Everything's a
thing.
everything's a standalone.
Okay.
Every episode's a standalone.
That might have just been some crazy person wrote an article on how they're connected. Then maybe
I'm sure that there's something.
And then there was the picture of Charlie with all the threads on the board.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
And I got I don't know. I finished the first 2 seasons because the first season's only 4 episodes. Second season's 6.
There's one season that's only 3.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's it's weird, but
Yeah.
it's not 9/29. So
That's not me. Somebody happened? Okay, moving on.
But it would. I just didn't get everyone talks about it, and I just didn't get it. Like,
some episodes are good, but basically it's more like a Twilight Zone.
yeah,
But it's supposed to be focused on how technology.
yeah,
It's supposed to be technology focused. Twilight Zone, how things are fucked up. Like a good episode to watch is Archangel. I don't know if you ever seen that one yet.
I don't.
That's where
believe so.
the mother has a child, and they got this new technology to protect your child from bad things.
No, I haven't seen that episode.
All right, so that's a good one because, well, all right, I don't want to give it away, but Archangel's a good one. You could. There's the good thing about it is you don't have to watch these in series and sequential order. You can just go hop and watch some of them. But
Like, though, I think the last one that I watched was the girl who, like, her boyfriend or husband, like, is taking a rental car back and then just never comes home. And then, like, she buys, like, the robot version of him or something.
yeah, the order, you can order your specialized. Yes.
Yeah, like, it shows up in a box, and it's like she has to put it in a bathtub and, like, let it come to life. Like, it's
Hydrate.
fucking weird. And, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, and then, like, it's the guy. It's the guy. He looks just like him, talks like him, but he doesn't have any of the. Everything's just like pre-programmed from her, and I don't. It's weird, man.
Yeah. Well, some of it's social commentary too.
Yeah.
Like the Miley Cyrus episode.
I haven't seen.
How they it's almost how they use and abuse young children talent kind of deal, and then kind of like realize, well, you know what, we really don't need her anymore. We'll just artificial intelligent, AI music this
So
shit.
it's real life.
Yeah, well, actually, this was a couple years ago, so
There
it's
you
kind of
go.
interesting how eventually it's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I saw the
coming
movie
around.
Simone, so
But
The one with Scarlett Johansson. Oh no, Simone was.
so it was Al Pacino. Was the
Yeah.
guy.
Oh, that was
can't
bad.
remember who. Actually, now you make me look that up.
Sorry.
Simone is actually Sim1.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
But what I really want to talk about is Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, because I know you saw it.
I did see it.
I saw it on the 4th of July weekend.
I haven't
seen
went
it.
to Applebee's to spend $35 to get a free movie ticket yet.
So my kids, two of my youngest kids,
Well, if you go matinee, it's only $6.25.
spent the night at a friend's house Saturday night. So we just had the oldest kid, and he's seen all of them except for Kingdom of Crystal Skulls yet.
Yeah, you can skip that.
That's what I said. So we were like, oh, let's go see it. Perfect night. So we went Saturday night. Lots of people at a 7:00 show on a Saturday night. Not really a fan of that. Not really a fan.
well,
it's not
I mean-
horrible, but it's not great.
I mean, the main character is 80 years old. So
Oh, in the movie, he only plays a 70-year-old.
early bird special.
It is. It is.
Blue plate.
Let me say,
Blue
Blake,
plate
go
special.
ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Non-spoiler.
Non-spoiler?
Mild spoiler. Jeff, do you care?
I don't care.
I'll do
Do
all
you
right.
care?
I'll do
That's
don't
funny.
don't care.
Okay, so we're going to do some spoilers.
Semi-spoiler.
So if you don't
right?
like it, skip out a couple minutes here.
Okay.
I'm going to set the timer here. Hold on. I'm going to set the timer. We're going to do 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yes. Yes. Figure out how to set a timer. There we go. And go.
All right. Well,
Time travel.
it was okay. There you go. No, it's all right.
It
No, but
wasn't
seriously,
bad.
Yeah, exactly. It's my time travel, bullshit hang up that I call lazy storytelling.
Yes.
Right? But it was okay. I mean, overall, it was okay. I walked out of there. They wrapped up a lot of things with Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see, Solo was in it.
Yeah.
For example, I wish they used him more.
He was in it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wish he was in it for more. And he had what's her name? Oh crap, his wife
Karen Allen.
Karen Allen was in it
Yeah.
for 60 seconds.
Yes.
I wish they used her a little bit more, but that's okay.
She even said that too. She thought she was going to be in it more.
And it was okay. And overall, in the wrap up in the ending, it was okay.
I think-
right? It could have been better.
I think
They left the door open for maybe continuing kind of the spirit of Indiana Jones.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Which is okay, but don't try to replace Indiana Jones.
They don't have
make
to,
it
though.
a new thing. Yeah,
Let her go off and do her thing
Exactly.
with the new short round.
Go ahead and do it with the new short round, and I
liked him.
I'll wait for it on streaming. because I found her kind of annoying.
See, I didn't. I liked her.
She had one funny moment, and that's when she knocked him out. I got to do that. I have to do this. And, it's a word play on each other.
I didn't have an issue with her. I really didn't. Yeah. Did you like it better than Temple of Doom?
Well, see, I don't know. That's a good question. So in preparation for this, all we watched was the first one.
Okay.
And I think really that's the only one you got to watch.
Yeah.
Because there are some throwbacks to this. And of course, Indiana Jones is always better fighting Nazis.
Why does it always got to be Nazis?
Because they're all over the place.
I did like the new variation of snakes.
The variation of snakes several times, a couple times over. I do have to say, for the first 30 or 45 minutes of this movie, I was worried that I was just going to watch a movie that was a fucking action chase scene after action chase scene after action chase scene.
Well, they had to limit what he did, right? So how do you limit an 80-year-old guy to an action scene? You got to do a chase scene.
Okay.
And another chase scene. And another chase
with a stunt double with
I did like the first I liked the prologue. I really did. That didn't bother me. I didn't feel like it was any bad CGI. I thought it was fine.
Actually, I thought it was pretty cool.
And
you're like, who's this other new guy?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that's conceivable, right? It's not Brody.
Correct.
I love cool Brody. If it was Brody,
but
that's okay.
Brody.
It wasn't Brody.
I think he's dead in real life, isn't he? That
in 90. Yeah, I had to go look it up in 92 because I was like, where was the Brody send off? Because they wrapped up a lot of loose ends.
I think they did that in Crystal Skulls, didn't
Probably, but I try to forget everything in that movie.
Giant ants.
But they addressed Karen. They addressed why she wasn't there for most of the time. They addressed Mutt. Thank God.
No, they did address Mutt.
Yeah, they did.
Mutt became Poochie.
Yeah, no. It wasn't.
From the
He went back to his home planet and died?
He did. He died.
Yeah.
They killed him.
He died on his way back to his home planet.
We will never see him again. That was a very good emotional role part by Harrison.
That was probably Shia LaBeouf's best role.
Yes,
in the
not being in it.
him
being
reminiscing about
to?
Mutt. Yeah, exactly. I won't give that away. Right, but then some of the criticism I saw was like, well, who the hell is this guy that he knew from Greece with the boat? I'm like, you don't have to know.
It's a guy who he knew from Greece with a boat.
Yeah, it's like
Antonio Banderas.
I was like, yeah, Indiana Jones is like what, 80 years old at this point in time. He's been doing
70. He plays a 70-year-old.
I mean, odds are he knows a lot of people that you weren't exposed to in the previous movies.
Now that seems to be a big age stretch. Could you believe him as a 70-year-old?
No, I didn't. Maybe a 90-year-old. They did make a joke that was 4 minutes, 1 second. They did make a joke about him being alive in the Civil War. He's like, how old do you think I am? Yeah. It's like, well.
So we got to stop talking about it now because we hit our 4-minute mark.
1 more minute.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, 1 more minute. So if you skip 4 minutes, skip a minute now.
1 more minute.
Go ahead.
I really did enjoy the film. Like, looking back, it's not great.
Yeah. It's not bad. It doesn't suck.
It was enjoyable.
I didn't think it sucked.
No. Hey, you know what,
okay.
Ryan? That's a big thing for this, okay? For this franchise.
Considering the previous installment,
yeah.
Not bad as a compliment.
1, 3, and 5. There's a pattern.
So you're saying better than 2.
I do think it is.
The Temple of Doom's not as bad as annoying as it was before, but
Kate Capshaw is.
Yeah.
Kate Capshaw could be.
When Willie is screaming the whole time.
I do think I think 2 is decent enough. I really don't have a problem with 2 that much, but I have a problem with her character because she's written so horribly.
Yeah. 1, 3, 5, and 2.
1, 3, 5, 2.
Very close, 5 and 2.
Yeah, and then 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good assessment of
it. Like I said, it was okay. They wrapped loose ends up.
It's not making money.
They left. Yeah, that doesn't bode well for the future. But they left the door open for possible continuation in the spirit of.
Well, they did say that they had a TV show coming out on Disney Plus, and they canceled it because they're focusing everything on Star Wars now and Marvel. They said they're not worried about the franchise anymore of Indiana Jones.
But I'm kind of fatigued on Marvel and Star Wars.
What I thought, the small screen is probably where things like this should be going. Well, you're not doing Indiana Jones himself, but you're doing a vein, a story similar to that. That's where it should be, is on your street.
I think Uncharted, which was not a good movie, should have been a TV show. The video game, I think you could have done a lot more fun things with it. I really think that could have been a better.
And I thought
series.
they were cutting back, and their Marvel stuff was cutting back too.
I think so. I think they're trying to limit some of it because
I think they
Phase
found
4.
out where the saturation point was, so they have to pull back.
I haven't even started Secret Invasion yet, and I want to.
I'm one episode in on
I
Secret
have
Invasion.
started Secret Invasion. I was looking forward to it because I'm like, yeah, Samuel.
Yeah.
I've seen every episode, and I'm not that excited about it.
Well,
if I take my time and I miss the next couple weeks, I don't care.
I do think it's kind of humorous that they're trying to promote as a 6-episode limited series now. I just saw a commercial before we started. They're like, Sam Jackson's 6-episode series. It's like, are you promoting it because you're like, hey, you can get through it quick? Like, because they're doing that with Echo.
Well,
Echo's launching all in one day.
Yeah, but isn't 6 episodes about what their standard is?
8 to 10 usually. Loki was 8.
Was it that many?
Yeah.
Because I know
Hawkeye was shorter, wasn't it?
Hawkeye
I wanted to say was 6. I wanted to say Falcon and Winter Soldier.
WandaVision?
WandaVision was 9. But
And that was supposed to be 10.
But the episodes got longer as that show went on. I know that, but I thought that was the longest. I thought they were sitting around 6 episodes.
Hawkeye was 6.
Was it?
Okay.
I want to say Ms. Marvel was about 6.
Ms. Marvel was really good. I really enjoyed that series. Not to jump around here, but
Jump around.
Speaking of like episode, we were talking last week about Clue. Last episode about Clue having a 4th ending. The movie.
Yeah.
I found out what it was.
Oh yeah.
What was it?
It was an article. It popped up. It's like, my God, are they listening to the podcast? Tim Curry, Wadsworth did it all, and so there was a article about Tim Curry passing out on the set, and they said it was so exhausting for him to do the scene that he did it, or the scenario, like it was too exhausting. And they said they never got it completely written, but it was him doing, like, he was going to be the murderer, and he was running around, and they kind of like did it, and he's like, this is too exhausting. So before I forgot, I wanted to let you know that Tim Curry, Wadsworth, was the killer.
I thought I saw that episode, that article too.
Yeah.
Did you share it? That's probably
I
why
may have shared it. I think I
Yeah.
did on History of Bad Ideas Facebook page. Just to let you guys know, we are on Threads now.
Ooh.
We're on Threads.
How did we get approved?
We
I think
literally
they forced it on you.
We
You've got
literally
a
were like
Facebook
the
or
first night. Like I
Instagram.
was,
I thought, when they were rolling it out, you just had to be, you had to
breathe.
be invited by somebody who's already on, and it was like a slow rollout. I thought they were doing.
oh well, maybe Doug did that. Because Doug's like, I'm going to take over the History of Bad Ideas podcast name if they don't get on here. And so we got on instantly. So, History of Bad Ideas. We're on Threads. Just to let everybody know.
Sweet.
So
now you can get a hold of us on Threads, and no one will see it.
yeah.
In Tumblr.
They
figured that out
had
yet.
60 million, I think, signed up in the first weekend.
Well, you're also given a Threads account. If you're on Instagram, you're
is that-
automatically enrolled.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, there you go. So we're on Threads.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not on Instagram, so
Me neither.
Podcast,
I'm not
History
on
of Bad
Threads.
Ideas podcast is. So there you go.
So you can get all your hot model pictures in Threads now.
Brian, did you see anything this week?
I did.
What'd you see?
Finished season 2 of The Bear.
How is that?
It's the best show on TV,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Looks like it's a lot of work to open up a restaurant.
It is. Just that show is so, and it's so good. There isn't a flaw that I can find.
That's on FX, right?
Yeah, or Hulu.
Or Hulu, yeah.
Yep.
how about there are actually no bears in it?
Have
Do
you
they do
seen
any
it?
cooking with bears?
No, but I've heard there were no bears in it.
Maybe there are.
It's
there
like
any bears on the
Ratatouille, but
menu?
with bears.
There may be a bear in it in one of the seasons.
Somewhere in there,
Yep.
hidden in the background,
Grrr.
It's in the restaurant
stirring
premiere.
stirring the soup.
The restaurant premiere opening, they put a bear in the front window.
No, it is
Come get a picture with the bear.
like
Picture of the bear, then eat them later.
Yes.
it's so well done.
It's a cook and well done. I get it. Good job, Brian.
I don't think he even meant that.
I know
but-
he did.
Maybe.
Maybe he did.
So like this season, has anybody watched this?
No.
No, I've seen the previews for
Okay.
it.
So,
AKA the commercials while you're watching Always Sunny in Philly.
Pretty much, yes. That's it.
all right. So then there's one episode this season where it's a flashback to like his entire dysfunctional family. It's a Christmas episode. Like the cast that they had for it. Bob Odenkirk, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Mulaney, Sarah Paulson.
Jeez,
Like it was so good. Very intense and kind of hard to watch, but still,
is it a comedy series at all?
it's not.
Or a
but
dark
it is.
comedy?
Like it's a dramedy.
Okay.
Would be like the best way I could,
Okay.
because it is serious and it it deals with a lot of like real life things, but
Yeah.
it's also funny.
Okay.
But yeah, I finished that. We crushed through that pretty quick. It was so good, but
My wife wants to start that next.
I highly recommend it. And then I picked up a series on Paramount Plus. It's called Joe Pickett.
Okay.
So it is the premise is it is out of like a new game warden is like he graduates from the academy and it's like in some town in Wyoming.
Okay.
And like I guess the retiring game warden is played by David Alan Grier, which
Nice.
was a little weird.
Well, he was a cop in Jumanji, so it just
Right.
makes sense that he goes to the job of a game warden in Wyoming.
But it's just like small town, but like the corruptness that goes on like with land. So it's kind of like Yellowstone-ish.
Yeah. Both of them don't have Kevin Costner.
Correct. Neither does Joe Pickett.
That's what I mean. Neither Joe
okay.
Pickett or Yellowstone.
It was just like one of those things where I was just like, I'll check it out because it had decent
Yeah.
reviews.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah, I'm caught up. There's second season's out now. I'm up to date on it, but so it was originally a Spectrum show.
Oh, jeez. I forgot
And
when
then-
Spectrum made shows.
Yeah, and then Paramount, I guess they bought Spectrum or whatever, so they were just it was just part of what they bought. And they just were going to air it.
Yeah.
And then like they aired it and got like such a good review, like so they made a second season. Paramount picked it up and made a second season out of it. So yeah, it by no means is it like gonna
Change your world, but
yeah,
still
but
fun.
It's entertaining.
Do you need to see Jumanji beforehand?
You do not.
Just for the David Alan Grier's backstory.
No.
Okay.
Cotton, what do we got here? Candy corn candy
Taste test here. Number one fan Doug brought up a lot of things back this week.
Candy corn
from Japan.
Yeah, he went to Japan. This is candy corn Pez.
Well, immediately I'm angry because I loathe candy corn. So
I do too. But this
Open
is really
the package.
Yeah.
The smell is like, oh, yep, not good. Taste it. I don't get why they're calling it candy corn because I don't get the taste of candy corn at all.
I taste
Sugary.
Sugar. That's what I'm getting.
I feel
is
like it's
sugar
more-
crystals.
I feel like it's kettle corn.
I mean, the Pez is candy corn-ish colored.
I feel like it's more kettle corn. It's not bad. It's just not candy. I don't think it's candy corn either.
I like candy corn, but this is good. Good
I like
sugar.
this.
Yeah,
Thanks, Doug.
it's all right.
Yeah,
I
thanks, Doug.
understand. Candy corn. The way to eat candy corn is with a handful of peanuts.
This is pretty good. I don't have a problem with it. So, we got lots of things. I went to the local Jungle Gyms, which is international flavor food throughout. We got some Hello Pandas candies from Japan.
Hello, panda.
I got I think it's cookies and cream Oreos. I don't know. It's minis, but it's all in Chinese.
Japanese? Oh.
Yeah, Japanese. Don't open those yet.
I'm not. I'm just.
And then Doug, he got Oreos from Japan, pink cookie with a different type of cream in the middle, or he got a strawberry Oreo cookies from Japan. So which one? I'm kind of intrigued by these.
Oreo mochi or whatever what that mochi stuff was that we had.
Oh, God,
what is that called?
I hope not. If we never.
Oh, God, that stuff. So we're going to open up this one. It is, I don't know what it is. It's a pink cookie, pink Oreo cookie, and a cream.
Is it inspired by Hello Kitty?
I like how they have to just slap the nutrition sticker on it. Cause
Yes.
In, I guess, China, they don't have the same requirements. But so there's a sticker just slapped on it. But it really doesn't matter because it's not like covering anything you can read unless you can read Chinese.
They're in little packages, the Oreos. The pink Oreos. Whoa, that's pink. There you go, Jeff.
Oh, a pink
Here you
Oreo.
go. Pink Oreo. Oh, that smells.
Oh, that is terrible. That's just the smell. I haven't even tasted it yet.
That smell is awful.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
That's not Frankenberry.
Brian, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to translate it to make sure that isn't some weird shellfish thing that I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's probably a good call. Brian, why don't you take away from that? Why don't you not eat that?
Oh, God, I can't get past the smell. I don't know how to get this in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Don't puke.
That's what she said. There should be a QR code that you can translate this.
You would think.
Oh. Oh. Oh, the aftertaste. There was really no taste to the cookie when I bit into it, but then an aftertaste hit me.
Did you get to the cream?
Oh. No, I didn't even try the
Drink
cream.
your water.
It's like a stale Frankenberry marshmallow.
I didn't even bit it and take
That's
a bite.
aged by several years.
The smell is still lingering, and that's getting
It smells
me.
like feet. It's nasty. Do you smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I guess I got to try it with the cream, but the smell is terrible.
I don't think I've ever smelled something so bad.
Oh, I think, God, does this smell worse than that ranch ice cream?
I don't know.
No, I think the ranch ice cream is worse.
All right, so according to the internet, these are...
Because they're never wrong. Wait, hold on. Let me take a bite first before you tell us what it is.
No. No.
I'd eat the candy corn.
There it is.
I'd eat the candy corn to get rid
You
of
got
the taste.
the aftertaste there?
It goes up your nose.
Yeah.
It goes up your nose.
It's like on your tongue there's nothing, but in your nostrils it's...
What the hell are we eating?
It's not mochi.
Please tell us, Brian.
These are peach blossom rice flavored Oreos.
Oh, my God.
The rice.
So this is the
Oh.
peach blossom rice is a unique dessert experience that originates from China.
It's unique.
This product reinterprets the classic Oreo, blending the familiar cookie crunch with the delicate sweetness of peach and the unique texture of rice.
I don't taste any peach.
I tasted the rice. That's the bland flavor I'm tasting, but then whatever hits you later. Now, is it peach or peach blossom?
Peach blossom.
Yeah, that's a flower taste.
Hence the flowers on the box.
Ranch ice cream was worse.
Each bite of Oreo peach blossom rice surprises with its fruity sweetness, creamy texture, and undeniable hint of Oreo.
You're right there, Blake?
Yeah, that review is written by the Chinese Communist Party.
So this review is actually written by munchaddict.com.
Yeah, CCP.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I'll eat it because I can. I'm not going to die.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not. That is
Yeah, he took a smell before. Oh,
that is true, Brian. We do have to take into account with the shellfish. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. No, you're good.
If you remember the peach blossom, you may be allergic to that. If you start to blow, we'll call 911.
Oh, there's a smell.
oh.
That's probably the weird taste that
It is.
attempt to be peachy.
Oh,
With the rice, yeah.
Oh, if the Chinese like this, then I don't know if we can be friends.
oh God.
We may have to try the mini Oreos now. Now I'm curious. That has to be better.
We're going to take this last roll
Make Doug
Oh
eat
my
it.
God! There's still half of that left.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 more left.
Make Doug
And there's
eat it
another
next
one in
week.
here. Would you like it?
Oh God! Have you seen how much I've eaten off the one I had?
I'm going to give this to my oldest son.
There you go. As punishment?
Yes.
What did you do wrong?
I don't know, but he's got...
That's all I've eaten, and I cannot have any more.
What do you think, Brian? Give me some water. Jeez.
Oh God! I picked it up and brought it near my nose. Ew!
That's what she said.
Do the I want the Oreo one now. I want to try it.
You all right?
Yeah, aftertaste is fucking awful.
It's like when you touch something that's hot and someone's like, don't touch it. It's hot. Ow, it's hot. I just told you. Jeff goes, there's an aftertaste.
This milk is spoiled. Taste it.
Yeah.
No.
God, that's awful.
It might be the worst Oreo we've had.
Oh, by far the worst Oreo.
No, you gotta open
Worse
up
than
that
Swedish
bucket.
fish?
Gotta
Yes.
open that bucket up.
What's that?
Gotta open the bucket up.
Open the bucket.
No, the,
right.
the Swedish fish was just odd, but you know, I
Can I look that?
Them.
Can I look that up?
Yeah,
before
you
we open
should
it?
look that up too. Yeah.
Hey, Blake.
Yeah.
Blake, what's in the bucket?
What's in the bucket?
Don't tell us what it is until we eat it, because we're not allergic to shellfish or anything. God.
Not that we know of.
Yeah, I'm unaware
Just put
of
that in
a
there.
food allergy.
Put that in the bag. Put that in the bag.
All right,
It's like toxic waste.
All right, so this will be good for me because
It's mini.
Because
All right.
It's made from panda bears.
this line produces products containing peanuts, sesame, and egg. So no shellfish in this line.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm good, but
Okay.
I still want to know.
Oh, that's fine. Go look for it. Doug brings us the worst.
That was from Doug?
Yes.
That pink
Yes.
monstrosity?
Yes.
He's,
I mean, it was bad enough it looked like it was just coming in a tampon pack.
That smell is still there.
A very thick tampon pack.
That's that smell.
Yeah, it just lingers.
Give me the candy corn. Pass.
I'm going to eat more Pez, you're right.
That helped.
Yeah. Or Blake, what's your name? Do the first listener feedback. Let's start doing that, and then while Brian looks shut up.
All right, listener. Time for the bomb listener feedback. Brought to you by Team USA. That's right, Team USA.
USA.
I was at that Cincinnati game, USA versus Canada, Sunday night.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Was it 0-0?
That's well close. It was 2-2.
Oh, thrilling.
We were winning, and then we were losing, and then we looked like we were going to win again, and then we looked like we were going to lose again, and then
Oh, we died.
well, then they put in the Cincinnati players, and everybody went happy, and that actually sparked us to take the lead, 1-0, like with 3-4 minutes to go, and then we gave up a horrible goal, and then in the extra time, Canada scored again, and we're losing, and then we finally got an own goal off of them. We did that pinball thing in front of the net. Then it went to PKs, which is horrible because I hate PKs. And we actually did pretty well, but our Cincinnati guy like completely blew his up. It was horrible. But anyways,
Did Canada use sled dogs?
no, but they had him on reserve just in case.
Gotcha.
No, but so this is kind of like the Team B for USA that's going through the Gold Cup tournament here. So these are the young guys. I mean, these are the guys that it was kind of like what's that? Baseball's got those Futures League.
Yeah, the future.
Some of these guys, some of these are like Future League players, and
The
they had a couple
Northwoods League,
veterans on there to help guide them through. And you know what? They stuck to it. It wasn't pretty, but they eventually did it. And the crowd went nuts when they put in the two FC Cincinnati players, and Miazga and Vasquez. So it was pretty good. It was good, especially when I'm there for 3+ hours. If we would have lost after that, I would have been very upset.
Okay.
And the women's national team
We don't
takes
care.
off to Australia for the women's World
We don't
Cup.
care about soccer, Blake.
Somebody does.
Yeah, what do you mean we? Speak for yourself.
Yeah, there's that one Scottish guy that listens to the podcast.
Hey, what's that? Good night, Governor.
He's a fan of Celtics or something or other.
The Boston team?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the Scottish Celtics,
Because it's
not basketball, but soccer. But anyways, or I should say football. All right. Anyways, we start off with our
Number one
benefactor of shit to eat.
number one fan.
Literally. Literally. This
Can't give
guy's
yourself a
the
nickname.
worst when it comes to bringing us stuff to eat.
If you would like to send us food, please do so.
Send us something good.
Yeah, get in touch with us at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. You can't do direct messages on Threads, so don't send it there.
Oh, that sucks then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 pans.
Slip into Jason's PMs. Slip into Hobie PMs.
Jeannie makes cheesecakes. Miss Marbles sends fruity pebble pie.
Oh yeah,
Doug sends us
fruity
crap.
pebble pie, man.
Doug sends us these.
Fruity Pebbles cheesecake.
Man, that was good.
That was good.
It was delightful.
What do we got here?
All right, Big D. Since it was old school last episode. Oh, you guys reviewed old school?
No.
Oh.
That's not capitalized like a title would be.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you finish that superhero Beckett you started in 2014? What's a superhero Beckett?
I don't know.
Bracket, I think, is what he meant.
Oh,
It's
well.
so old, it was a Beckett back then.
Oh, they
Beckett.
added the R since then?
I think Wolverine won, didn't he?
Sure, why not?
Cyclops did. Cyclops won.
I don't even remember.
We had a really long bracket.
Oh, I remember we started something and never finished it, but
Unlike this podcast, baby, 500.
why didn't we finish it? Because we got bored with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Even
right.
in old school, yeah, because that would require like going back and finding out where we left off, and we don't have the research department to do that.
Actually, we need Doug's
I
own
was
time
gonna say,
machine.
if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Doug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to hop in the time machine for next week.
Chili Billy,
Sunny D.
Dad.
Yep. What else we got?
He always delivers thrice.
Yes.
Corrections. We got a lot of Besotted Geek. He has a lot of saved up listener feedback for us. First one, corrections. Obviously correcting Jason. Jason was talking about Saga, the comic series on the last episode. The series is actually from Image Comics, and it's still coming out with issues.
It's a great series. I'm 10 episodes into it. Or 10 episodes into
Issues.
Issues. It was pretty good. It's been pretty good. I really enjoy it. It's a good sci-fi series. Basically about two people that are trying to. They have a daughter. They're trying to travel across the galaxies because they're hunted because two warring alien factions basically fell in love. These two people from these warring alien factions.
It's Romeo and Juliet in space.
Yeah, a little bit, but they haven't died yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Because it's the pussycats in outer space.
I think there is actually pussycats in outer space in this book, but it's very well done. Go read it. Go ahead.
Next one, Beside Geek, just has another input here for you.
All right.
How do I return the Hello Jeff box with Pez?
What was the Hello Jeff box this week?
This week, the Hello Jeff box was Sun Chips and spray cheese.
What flavor Sun Chip, or is it just a variety?
Variety.
Everybody gets their.
You, whatever pops up.
Next week is going to be the peach flour rice cookies.
Peach Blossom.
Peach blossom
No,
rice
those
cookies.
need to go to the garbage.
I couldn't do that to
My
our
son down here
subscribers.
yet? Let's go give him one.
They're big in China.
Yes.
Yeah, when Hello Box gets to China.
Anybody who listens who has eaten one of these peach blossom rice Oreos,
Yes.
and you actually liked it, please let us know. You know what?
I can honestly say that in my 41 years of life that I've never not finished an Oreo until today.
But
Yeah,
technically, is it an Oreo?
Yeah, it has the word Oreo stamped on
Yeah,
it.
I can't see it because you ate it.
It's awful.
I looked at it.
Oh, you did?
Because I was thinking maybe, this is going to be just
Got the
the
texture and design. You're right.
and it has the word Oreo in it.
It's on the box.
Oh shit! You're right. It is.
So
What else we got? Beside a Geek.
Doug's going to get us the raw fish one next.
Oh, I didn't answer
I'm
Beside the Geek's
allergic.
question.
How do you return the Hello Jeff box?
If you get a box that you don't want, you just return to sender, and they bring it back to me. You don't get your money back or anything, and I get to eat the Pez that comes back.
Yeah.
But if you don't want it, you can just send it back to me. If you want to reach out and get my address, we can go ahead and or a P.O. box. I'll give you a P.O. box to send it to.
you could just email us at returns@HelloJeffBox.
Take a picture.
And then you can pay to return it and not get a refund and give me Pez back. That works.
You can also reach out to creedthoughts.gov.org. Doug just sent me a text. He did not know those were peach blossoms. He thought they were strawberry.
I don't even think they're peach. I mean,
Well, technically, he couldn't read the box, so yeah.
He just wrote on our Facebook page, could be good.
He just said, "Well, they look like Frankenberry colors."
Yeah, it's
Can
fine.
confirm that they are not good, Doug. Thank you.
What else you got?
This is from it's either Dudha or Dudja or Dudja, Dudja at the real Dudja. I don't know, Dudja, Dudha.
Duha.
What television show have you watched the most? Not necessarily your favorite, just the one you have watched the most.
I would have to say the most hours logged in for one specific television show would probably be Jeopardy.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's got to be The Office.
Mine's Seinfeld with The Office, very close.
Yeah, Seinfeld or The Office.
Ditto. Seinfeld in The Office.
King
Same
of
for
Queens
me.
would be a close third. Mike and Molly would be a close fourth.
Really?
Yeah, they've been running that a lot now.
Yeah, they run it a lot, but I mean, I'm going to say I've seen Brady Bunch a lot more than any TV show from the 90s or more recent.
If you think if I'm going with classic, probably Gilligan's Isle. It's probably up there. I used to watch that all the time as a kid.
Pre-adult? Yeah, if we went pre-adult.
I've watched it. During 2020 when we were all stuck inside. I watched a lot of it.
I'm sorry.
That and Barney.
Barney Miller?
No, not Barney Miller.
Andy
Andy Griffith.
Oh, Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
And
Come taste my peach pie if you know what I mean.
Don't know what you mean.
oh,
Was she
Paul.
talking about a peach,
Peach
blossom,
blossom?
rice Oreo?
Yes, Aunt B is the one that
Come
made these.
taste this.
I would punch her in the mouth if that's what she offered me.
I would
Her
agree.
kerosene cucumbers can't be worse than that.
That's right.
What else we got?
Well,
Finish this. Oh.
I would agree. Office or Seinfeld,
Yeah.
mostly because they get a lot of airplay. Or Modern Family, by the way. So they'd be probably the 1, 2, or 3 in the past couple of years because they're always on some channel. And if I'm looking for something, like when I'm making D&D encounters to kill Jeff's character, I'll put it on in the
Not dead yet.
background. That's right.
Office is the one I now fall asleep to.
Yeah,
Seinfeld.
it's always on like in the evening, like
Yeah.
like it's just on. So like it's always on. Like I just have it in the background while I'm doing stuff around the house or whatever. It's always on some channel. Like you
Yes.
said, it's always on
Somewhere.
either Comedy Central or
TV. It's on TBS. It's on Nick at Night.
TNT.
Yeah, it's on.
like one of those like TBS.
I don't think it's on Nick at Night.
No.
Friends is
No.
on that one.
Friends is on. Yeah, Friends would be another close one for me personally, but
I like it especially now that there's like a Comedy Channel West, so you can watch the Seinfelds, and then if you're an hour or two behind, you can go flip to that channel and watch them all over again. All right, dude, thank you, Professor Number One and Doctor Number One. Wrapping it up, the Law Times sports section will no longer have box scores, standings, game stories, TV listings, or a daily sports calendar. The change was made to accommodate a new 3 p.m. deadline following the sale of their printing press. Is this technically a sports page then?
It is not.
Hey,
I mean,
what do we need to make a newspaper? Printing press. Sell it.
Sell it.
Well, that's ours. Our local newspaper here isn't printed locally anymore.
It's 2 hours away in Columbus.
Yeah, they send it to Columbus, and yeah, so everything. Although a 3 p.m. deadline was a surprise, I think we at least have like a 7 p.m. deadline.
3 p.m. Eastern time.
Well,
Noon.
my next question is, with all the sports apps out
Yeah.
there, like the Score or any of the other channels, why would you even have the LA Times Sports for your box score, standings, game stories, TV listings, and daily sports calendar? You just look it up on,
To be fair,
on your regular sports app.
So some of us are,
There's so
are
many
old
of them.
school and enjoy reading the newspaper and reading that stuff.
They're not the only ones, though. Hold on. Let me
No,
look
I
at this
mean
here.
they don't do the box scores in any newspapers much anymore. I mean, they're probably one of the last ones.
Now that they went,
Maybe Columbus does because they can print their own in their city. But
now when they went full digital for fantasy baseball, you don't need the paper box scores anymore.
Harken back to that day when every Wednesday you'd get the baseball, the weekly,
Right.
The New York,
the weekly
Manually
box
calculate
scores
everybody's
and-
scores.
Yep, for the week.
the New York Times is disbanding its sports department as well, and it will rely on coverage from The Athletic, a website it acquired last year for $550 million.
Yeah, I was going to say they bought a sports site, so
It will impact more than 35 people in the sports
I
department.
would
at the
like
New
to
York
like
Times.
the Athletic, but that's behind a paywall, and I'm not paying it.
No.
I will say, as someone who has bartered a login for The Athletic, that if I did not have that, I would pay for it because it is actually worth. I feel like it's worth what the monthly charge would be for it.
Gotcha.
You know what I would like, though, for places like Facebook to not show me articles that are just links to behind a paywall.
Yes.
I don't want that shit.
They should put that up front. Like, you can't read this article unless you're subscribed or have. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that happens.
but I mean, how many people get like furious with that or like whatever, and then they sign up for the free trial and then they forget and then
Yes.
they start getting billed $1 a
Yeah,
month.
I know why they do it.
Yeah, but
So-
like,
If they deceive me like that, that's when I hit, cease and desist on sending me this shit.
yeah.
So
I like to report them as fraud.
yeah.
So my oldest son was in a out-of-town baseball tournament, and you had to pay $5 online because they had to basically verify with birth certificates, all that stuff. Okay, so no problem. Well, you pay $5, and then the problem is it's a reoccurring subscription. So they get you. So my wife,
Are you freaking kidding me?
no,
Why do you need to resubscribe to showing my birth certificate?
yes. So it was all online. And
how they make
so my
money.
wife literally put in a calendar for the
Cancel.
iPhone. Yep, cancel 1 year from now when it's comes up.
You should be able to cancel it right now.
I think you have to wait till like it comes up
you
again.
can cancel it whenever the fuck you want to cancel it.
I'm not in charge, Jeff.
And you've paid for a year's subscription, so it should be good for the year. You just cancel it now.
I don't know.
So,
But yeah.
so many collegiate sports are like that too.
Yeah.
Like when the girls were doing their D1 soccer, you had to buy the division. You had to buy their division season, pass for it. And then if it was an away game, you couldn't use your division ones that you bought, through the school.
Yeah.
You had to go buy like the Pac-12.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, that's such bullshit, man. So you sign up the Pac-12, for like Thursday night and then cancel it Monday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay that 1 month fee just so you can watch the matches out there.
Jeff, give me some news of the geek music.
Oh man,
It is amazing that, like how
we're
much
doing
money
more
they make
cookies.
off that.
Let's finish these cookies.
It's amazing how much money they make off that stuff.
Oh yeah, it is. And imagine how many people that are paying monthly subscriptions and forget about it.
Yeah. Hit me with the news of the geek.
Oh, okay. The cookies are going to be part of the news.
Yes.
It's time for another installment of the news of the geek. I take it the smell was bad on that one too.
We're good.
What is going on in Asia? Why do the Oreos smell bad? These are mini ones, and oh my god, just take this. Just take a whiff. It
I can smell it from here.
smells like kerosene and feet.
I'm pretty glad that my sense of smell isn't that good.
Oh man,
Not as bad as the pink blossom
no,
things,
it's still not
but-
good. Anyways,
They're smaller cookies, though. That's for sure.
yeah.
Oh god, yeah, it is a bad smell though.
Ooh,
This is like seaweed, I'm guessing.
smaller cookie, bigger smell.
No, the smell is too close to the pink blossom now. Crap.
Did they make everything with rice?
Is that the smell of rice? Is that
I
what we're
don't
saying?
know.
Do people in Asia think we eat this shit?
Wait, we are.
Oh,
I don't know. I think I bought this.
all right. It's probably the same flavor,
Just a
just
different
not
box.
pink.
I'm scared.
Per comicbookmovie.com, following the news, Superman Legacy has tapped David Cornsweet and Rachel Bronson. Sorry, you're right there, Jeff.
There's at least a little bit of chocolate in there to cover up the rest of the stuff, but it is pretty similar to
wait.
the...
Did you find out what's in these?
I did.
What's it again?
Hold on.
Oh, you were going to guess?
Oh, the smell is worse when you bite into it.
Yeah, the smell is what kills these things so bad.
Oh,
These are. You haven't tried it yet.
oh, it's worse when it goes down your throat.
That's what she said.
I was about to make another joke,
What the fuck are we
but I don't want to be
eating?
kicked out of your house. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I need water.
I'm out of water and I'm mad.
Oh.
I have running water here, Brian. You can go get some.
He doesn't want tap water. He wants fresh, cold, filtered
That
water.
is awful.
It's bad, but
I'm going to find something in the jar here so I can kill the taste after I try it.
Just gonna throw those two in there.
it's not as bad as the peach blossom.
It is not. I will
Hey,
say.
Doug, we got a lot of fucking food for you next time, asshole. Oh, can't be as worse as ranch. Fuck you.
Hand me some of them candy corn Pez.
Oh my god.
I didn't think I would ever say, just give me some candy corn to get rid of the taste.
Just let you know that they're looking at a Perry White, African American actor, to play Perry White in the new Superman Legacy. I'm sure internet would be pissed at that.
They already did when Lawrence Fishburne did it.
I'm sure they're still going to be. Let's see.
It does smell worse than it tastes, but it's still not good.
In other news, also breaking today, Nathan Fillion has been cast as Guy Gardner in it.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. Isabella Merced has been cast as Hawk Girl, not Hot. Hawk.
Bird Girl.
And Edie Gathegi as Mr. Terrific.
Eddie Gathetti.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh, I just saw it. Never mind. Saw it.
Eddie Gathetti, if you watched X-Men The First Class, played Darwin.
Okay. I'm fine with this.
I think he was also in a season of House.
Peter Safran, who's helping James Gunn with the new DC universe, quote today, we are trying to minimize audience confusion and maximize their enjoyment when it comes to the new DCU.
Sounds like a great plan.
The good news is, if you've seen nothing we've done before, you can watch Superman Legacy.
I thought about eating that second one, then the smell hit me again.
What is this? What is
Hold your
this?
breath and then put it in.
What is this?
These are yogurt flavored Oreos.
Rotten yogurt.
Rotten yogurt.
Expired yogurt.
Spoiled yogurt.
Oh, God. That's awful. We also...
It must be the rice then, because that smell's got to be the rice. That's the thing that they have in common, I'm guessing.
It just says mini yogurt flavored Oreo. Like
I'm assuming, though, that the cookie is made from rice.
I'm guessing it has to be, right?
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, oh, God. Randall Holt has some listener feedback just coming in. Listener feedback. Hey, guys, listener feedback.
Breaking listener feedback.
Pete Rose still sucks. Thank you, Randall Holt. You know what? I agree. We're going
Was it an all-star break inspired update?
I think so.
Oh, did he do something at the All-Star game?
No, I don't know. He just said he just sucks.
I was just wondering if he's watching the All-Star game and something might have happened.
I don't know. We're going to skip the next one. We'll go to Quickies.
Is that tonight?
Hey, it's 9:29.
The
Do you
all-star
know where your
game?
children?
Yes, it is tonight.
Oh.
Quickies per comicbookmovie.com, where Jeff gets all of his news from. The gruesome first trailer for NetherRealm's Mortal Kombat 1. It's a soft reboot of the video game franchise. Came out a couple weeks ago. And the details of the premium version of the game's first combat pack, which is the DLC, have now leaked online by Amazon Italia. Playable characters will include Mortal Kombat mainstays such as Quan Chi, Ermac, and Takeda. But players will also be able to take control of the Invincible's Omni-Man, the cartoon Invincible, the Suicide Squad's Peacemaker, and Homelander from The Boys.
Invincibles, they're doing more seasons, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like the first season of that came out 3 years ago.
It seems like it, right? At least 2020, right?
Yeah, it was like right around the same time that COVID hit.
Yeah.
Because I remember like watching
Yeah.
it all during that.
Yeah, because Ross Marquand is in it.
Yeah.
He's in the new season too.
Yeah, that's
He's a man of 1,000 voices.
weird to me, like, that I haven't seen or heard anything about.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh. That's kind of fun. Homelander. But wouldn't he just beat everybody up in Mortal Kombat? Like, you can't weaken him.
Yeah.
Like, how does that even seem fair? I'm Peacemaker. I'm going to shoot you with a gun.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like anything. Right through your heart. Do you think they're going to have that, what's it called, the hero-gasm?
I hope not.
Again?
Yes,
In
in the
Mortal
movie,
Kombat?
in Mortal Kombat.
It's an Easter egg you got to unlock.
Never done a Mantar before. Let's see here. Jeff, can you give me some plot lines going, music? You're part of the band over there. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's do some plot lines. Come on.
I hit the wrong button.
Jesus.
Wow, it's time to grab your balls of fury. It's Plotlines with Jeff and Jason.
And Brian and Blake.
Tell us what plot lines is, Jeff.
Plot lines is when someone sends us the title of a movie and the year it came out. And we try to figure out the plot of the movie and some potential stars to be in it.
Okay, what we got this week?
I'm going to go with
Well, hold on. What's the title?
none of that.
N-U-N.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think. I'm going to go with Glenn Close as the nun.
It's none of that in 2009 per Blakebot.
2009.
Glenn Close, what's the plot?
None of that.
I say she runs a her nunnery. What's it called? Coventry? What's it called? Nunnery?
Wow.
What
Convent?
Yeah, that's it.
Called Good Habits.
I'm going to say it's going under. They're losing funding, and so she turns it into a brothel.
I was going to say strip club.
Oh, I like that better. I like
And then
that
they call
better.
it Bad Habits. So the school was called Good Habits.
And the sign just changes
They
at
flip
night.
it to Bad
Or
Habits.
it's one of those old 1980s electric sign.
Yeah.
I like this. Blake, we're on the same page. Trademark
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
Who's on this? Who's in this? Glenn Close? Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg. She plays a convict that's hiding there to escape the police.
I feel like I've seen that.
Can Kathy and Jimmy be in it too?
Yeah.
What's your me and Blake teaming up for that one.
Yeah. Sally Field makes an appearance
I like
as the
it.
old flying nun.
Yep.
She comes in. They're actually going to lose money, but she comes in for a main attraction. Mm-hmm. So she comes flying in for her flying striptease.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like this.
I think I've heard of that.
What's your plot?
Bad
Wayne's-
Neighborhood.
Oh, Bad Neighborhood. Okay.
The nunnery
The nunnery.
or covenant
Yes.
or ark of nunums
Yes.
nunums
Nunums.
is in a bad neighborhood,
Okay.
and she is in charge of turning the youth around in the neighborhood, giving
I've
them
seen that
purpose.
before.
Guardian Angels. Kind of like.
Well,
seen it.
yeah, he just stole the
Sister Act.
Sister Act, so Brian stole Sister Act too.
I got you. Those
We're deep cuts here in comedy.
yogurt Oreos aren't horrible.
Yes, they all.
The smell is horrible.
The smell is horrible. So we got a strip club.
Yes.
And then we got
the
fighting
worst part
crime.
was, got a little cookie in the teeth, so I picked it out of my tooth because it was still lingering in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then it was in my fingernail, and I was getting the damn smell from it in my fingernail.
Jeff, what's your plot?
My plot is, there's a church or whatnot, and there's like the mob is like trying to move into the neighborhood, and so like the group of nuns need to like become spies to prevent the
Okay. To help the police.
because the police can't do anything, so the nuns are the ones that are going on surveillance and
Okay, so it's
and
like
tailing all the bad guys.
It's like Stakeout mixed with the Burbs.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Who does it all star? We haven't done this yet.
Emilio Estevez, obviously.
No.
And Richard Dreyfuss in his old deranged state?
No.
No?
They are not in my movie. It'll be Cloris Leachman.
Who's in ours? Glenn Close?
Well, we had
Oh, yeah,
Glenn
we already
Close,
had
we had
that.
Whoopi Goldberg, we had Sally Field.
Greatest hits.
I was going to say we could also have the Wayans brothers there as undercover cops to try and bust the
I like
nuns.
it.
You know, looking for illegal activity.
I like it.
They
None
can have
of
a-
that.
Yeah, they can have an S&M chamber in the back. All right, anyways, keep going.
None of that follows Sister Kelly Wrath, W-R-A-T-H, as she transforms from a nun with a simple tempered problem to a vengeful killer. That was it?
That's it?
That's it?
Let's see. None of that is an action comedy that follows Sister Kelly Wrath as she transforms from a nun with a simple tempered problem to a vengeful killer.
I think I said that.
After being gunned down in an alley, she ascends to heaven to receive training from some of the great figures of religious mythology.
That's a lot different. That completely changed the plot.
She is then sent back to Earth to join the other members of the Order of the Black Habit, a group of supernatural vigilante nuns as they seek revenge against the mob Jeff wins.
Jeff. Is this Spawn?
It kind of sounds like it is Spawn.
Who stars in it? Stars.
It stars
Joe Piscopo.
Sarah Nicklin,
Oh, loved her in.
Alexandra Cipolla,
What? Forgot Dana Carvey.
What movie? What country is this from? Is this an American movie?
Ireland. It's an Irish film.
yes.
That seemed very confident.
Country of origin, English. United States, yes.
Okay.
Anyone we know in this?
I'm looking.
Ian Malcolm.
He just said no, there wasn't. 'cause
Jeanette Wilson,
Oh, I loved her in Nuns on the Run.
Ruth Sullivan,
She was good in Teacher.
Michael Reed,
Okay.
Rich Trethaway,
Okay.
David Lavelle Jr.,
Oh, not as good as David Lavelle Sr. That's an
Sarah
actor.
Lewis, and Andre
Daniel Day-
Boudreau,
Unless
Oh,
I
that
just-
douchebag.
Daniel Lee White.
Oh, Daniel Day-Lewis's brother.
No.
because they share the same first name.
And a middle name. They don't share the middle name. They just have a middle name.
Oh, okay, and they have a middle name.
Jim Powers plays drunk mobster number 1.
The wrestler? Paul Roma and Jim Powers. Young Stallion.
Jim Powers, no.
Okay.
Not different.
That's enough of that. Thank you, Blake Bot, for this.
Lesser known brother of Powers Booth.
Oh, I like that one.
A
Jeff,
lesser-known brother of Booth Tarkington.
Jeff, give me some box office news here.
You want box office?
I do, because that's your segment.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't hit. Okay. Sorry.
I need to change the.
Okay.
It's time.
There we go.
for Box office bombs.
Kaboom. Well, number one this week, Insidious: The Red Door made $32.7 million in its opening weekend on a $16 million budget.
What's that, Brian?
It smells so bad in here. Like, it smells like dirty feet.
Yeah, your son is going to come down and say, "Oh my God, why is there like a pile of gym socks festering in the middle of the room?"
He's a teenager. It's fine.
You can blame
my breath,
him.
My
Yes.
breath really smells, and it smells like that fucking
Yeah.
little Oreo
Like,
thing.
yeah.
man.
The whole room,
Yeah.
like, is that scent.
Oh, we're saving this for Doug next week.
So Insidious was number one. Number two was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Made $26.5 million, a total of $121 million on a budget of $300 million.
We'll get to that in a second. Oh,
I will say, I'm assuming Indiana Jones was number one last week since we didn't discuss this last
they
week.
were. They were.
But it falls to number two. So in its second week, it can't outdo Insidious, The Red Door.
Nope.
I don't know that it's going to make its money back.
The Sound of Freedom made $18 million in its opening weekend on a budget of $14.5 million.
Jim Caviezel.
It
Yeah,
made its
so-
money back.
It's faith-based.
This movie is like has been all over Twitter. So apparently, like, nobody wants this movie to be seen. Like the demon devil
Yes.
kid eaters.
Yes.
That have the underground tunnels that go to pizza parlors where they murder children.
That don't
the
exist.
QAnon conspiracies.
Yeah, none of those people want this movie.
It's not conspiracy if it's true.
Like, nobody
That's
wants
why I
this movie.
said conspiracy.
They're outing this, but the powers to be are supposedly they don't want this movie to see theaters, even though it has. Like, it's all over, but apparently at some theater, I think in like San Francisco or something, like, people were like, right as the movie was supposed to start, the fire alarm went off.
Oh
God!
And like, so there's like someone's filming like the theater, like, with like the lights and the sirens and all that. Like, they're trying to keep us from seeing this Sound of Freedom. Like, no, like, maybe something's on fire, you idiot.
Just let go.
Like,
Maybe someone blew up a firework.
I mean, fuck, hopefully they ate it.
Keep going, Jeff.
Sorry. Number 4, Elemental made another $9 million, a total of $109 million on a $200 million budget.
It is like The Croods 2 during the pandemic. They're just going to keep it in the box office until it makes its money back.
It's not going to make its money back.
No.
Coming in at number 5, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse made another $8 million, a total of $358 million on a $100 million budget.
Stop watching Spider-Man.
Oh, this is so good.
I still need to see it.
It's really good.
I read a headline. I didn't go beyond the headline, but I figured
wouldn't.
I asked you anyways. People are upset with the new recent Marvel Comics Spider-Man
Why?
storylines. I guess they're.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. You weren't here.
I wasn't here.
Yeah,
It was when you were in Alaska.
It was basically.
I'm not talking about the animated series.
No,
here.
the
We're talking
comic
about the
book. Yep.
the print.
Yep. Basically, there is a different universe or a future, and Mary Jane has kids with another guy that is just like Gary, the office worker.
Yeah.
And it's something.
Gary the Slug.
Yeah, and
So-
like.
Meow.
And so I guess they're, I don't know, like Gary's dying and Mary Jane's going to get with Peter Parker and he's going to raise the 2 kids. I don't know. It's stupid.
Also, like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I think. So
Yeah.
he's just going through time.
Weird.
Spider-Man's going through time.
Whatever.
He plays football for Alabama.
Yeah. Hey, Jenny's like, no, I don't want anything to do with you. Wait, you're rich? Okay. Yeah, this is your son.
Yeah.
Sure.
I also have AIDS.
Call him daddy, kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
I'm sorry, but the kid looks just like Forrest. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
This was a topic of a very heated family discussion this past weekend.
Forrest Gump or
The Forrest Gump and Jenny and the kid. Yeah.
So we don't have to edit anything. Stop right there.
That's right. I don't want to give any spoilers out for Forrest Gump.
Blake, seriously, every time you wear that blanket, it looks like an old woman in a shawl. What is wrong with you? It's a little chilly. It is a little chilly in here.
it's not that blanket. It's any blanket.
I read a newspaper story from the L.A. Times where
Yeah.
they had my box scores in it. Back in my day, we filmed some
God, I got
Spider-Man
another whiff
story.
of the
Yeah, my breath is
cookie
bad.
away.
Sorry.
Back in my day, we had a printing press on every corner.
Back in my day, every newspaper had a printing press.
Every town had a newspaper. Some had 2.
And Mary Jane didn't have children out of wedlock.
Hell no, that whore! When the whores come to town, that young man Peter Parker can do a lot better for himself.
And Doc Ock knew what to do with those arms.
And Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Finally got that one.
and Spider-Man wasn't black. You know, that's Miles Morales.
Please don't do an old lady voice again.
Yeah, never.
Back in my day, all my superheroes were white.
Well, they were written by white men back in the 1950s, Grandma.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, times change. They actually have let people have jobs now that they didn't back then.
Well, I don't get it.
What's
So
number
anyways,
4?
yeah, so they were talking about Spider-Man's decision being problematic or something. I'm like, well, it's comic books.
It's going to be changed in 2 weeks.
whatever.
It's not real.
Yeah, it's not real. Fucking, it's a story. Don't get wrapped around it. It's just a fucking story. I mean, how many storylines can you do with Peter Parker over and over again with Aunt May, and his uncle dying? I mean, come on.
Oh no, they made 8 movies about his uncle dying.
Oh yeah, what was that? What was it they're going to do? Oh yeah, the next was the next Batman or is the next Superman?
Superman.
We're not going to focus on the origin story. Thank you.
But yet, it's the whole synopsis that came out is how he deals with living on Earth and being a Kryptonian.
Oh Jesus!
I'm like, that's the origin.
Oh, that's never been told before.
To be fair, the Superman origin story is probably one of the shorter ones. Planet blows up, he arrives on Earth.
To be fair, let's just hope his adoptive father doesn't decide to tell him to not save him from a tornado.
Mom, I want to play football. You can't. You're going to kill them boys.
Is it the last Boy Scout? Kevin Costner, he can save you, Dad. I'm just kind of done. Just let the tornado take me away. Fucking Superman. Fucking Man of Steel. Oh, it's not that bad of a movie. Fuck off.
Let me go find that island of Amazonian women.
Yeah. What else you got, Jeff?
None of it's real.
So I guess we've got some actual bomb stories here to go over.
Whoa. We haven't had a bomb story in a long time.
Probably like 3 years.
We did talk about the Unabomber last week.
Box office bomb.
Didn't he die?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
No, wait.
He blew himself up with the firework.
When did he get transferred to Kentucky?
Oh, boy.
Moving on, what's going
Bomber
on?
didn't kill himself.
No, if he would have just
There's
kept
no cameras around.
Right.
if he would have just kept that hood up, he might have been all right.
That's right.
Or the sunglasses.
He did have blue blockers.
For eye protection.
What do we got here, Jeff? Bombs of the week.
Rudy Gilman, Teenage Kraken, barely made it into the top 10 this week as the animated film from Universal made $2.8 million and only a total of $12 million on a $70 million budget.
What the hell's it about?
Never heard of it.
It's about this guy named... Oh,
Kraken?
I'm sorry, Ruby. I said Rudy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing a girl then.
Yes.
Named Ruby Gilman, and she is a teenage Kraken.
Yes,
It's an animated...
The mermaids are the bad guys. She learns her power that she's a Kraken. Oh. My daughter saw it.
Wow. So you contributed to that $2.8 million.
It was a free ticket on the movie pass from one of her friends. We're like, how much do we owe? She's like, oh, it's a free pass. Is that my son over there? We got some cookies for him.
Yeah, buddy. We got
Some
cookies for you.
Oreos. Come here.
Come here, young man.
You got to give us some type of response, though. Come here. They're really good. There you go. It's pink.
We want...
Pink. Try that one. He just kind of gave us a weird look. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. What do you think? What do you think?
Tastes like beer.
Tastes like beer.
Wait, how do you know what that tastes like?
And how can you say that's what beer tastes like?
It does not taste like beer. Keep eating.
They're all right.
Wow.
All right.
Well, don't eat them before
Wow.
Uncle Doug gets here.
No, we got another package for him.
Oh, okay.
And
Try
here.
these.
Yeah, this is another one. These are all from Asia.
Asia.
Didn't even smell it.
You didn't even smell it? Do you have COVID? Can't smell. What do you think? Oh, no. You didn't know on that one. That's yogurt flavored.
Ew.
The one you're eating now, the pink one, is peach blossom rice.
That's what I said.
But you're still... You like which one you like better?
That one.
The pink one?
What he meant was rice beer.
Oh, sake?
Yeah.
Sake?
We didn't open any other ones. Get out of here.
I get.
Was Budweiser made of rice?
Now get. Anyways,
Anheuser-Busch is the number one rice producer, importer, user of in the U.S.
okay.
Go woke, go broke.
Moving on down the hall.
The Flash slipped out of the top 10 as it was number 12 this week, taking in another $2.2 million for a total of $105 million on a $200 million budget. This is $61 million less than Black Adam, which DC and Warner Brothers considered a bomb.
Hey, Brian. What do you think people did with the Flash?
They stopped seeing the Flash.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah, they listened.
yes.
Don't watch The Flash.
I was actually kind of interested in seeing The Flash.
It's on HBO.
Because Michael Keaton.
Yeah. Max,
It's on HBO. It's on Max already?
2 more weeks, I think. 3 weeks. It's on video on demand right
I
now.
was so busy I didn't get a chance to go to the theater.
Well, I mean, you're on vacation the next 6 months, so by the time you get back, you'll probably be able to watch it.
He's watching Flash 2 by that time.
That's right.
It's Flashdance. That's the sequel. Just watch Flashdance.
okay.
It's much better anyways. That's a shame. Sorry, Ezra Miller.
I mean, that's.
Hey, you know, we also have a $150 million marketing budget because we can't have our lead actor in the film and promote it.
Yeah, we got to talk our way around this guy being a huge scumbag.
Allegedly.
And let this movie come out. But
Yeah.
Batgirl, nah, just not good.
What was the last good DC superhero movie that's come out that people like?
Suicide Squad?
Other than Wonder Woman?
The
right?
Batman.
The Batman. I was
Batman.
going to say the Batman.
I actually just rewatched that like 2 weeks ago.
I didn't do that.
Is it a good rewatch?
Yeah, it was really good.
I enjoyed it in the theater.
I enjoyed it, but my issue was I watched it in parts. Like, I think I watched like three different nights.
An hour at a time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I don't think I think I need to watch all of it.
It's definitely better when you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is coming, Jeff?
We've got one thing listed for this week coming out July 12th, and that is Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Actually starts today.
Actually starts today.
Ethan Hunt and his IMF team must track down a dangerous weapon before it falls into the wrong hands.
That's the plot of the last 4.
Yeah.
I was saying, who's he fighting against?
Tom Cruise, Haley
Nazis.
Atwell, Ving Rhames, Simon Pegg,
Why's it always got to be Nazis?
Isai Morales, Shea Wiggum,
He's a Scientologist, Roman Catholics.
Carrie Elways,
How many scenes of him running really fast in this movie?
Rob Delaney.
Why's it always got to be Catholics?
Arms pumping.
Why do I always have to chase down propeller planes?
There are other movies coming out this week.
Well, yeah, but this is the only major one. We only
I'm
released the
going to
major
ride a
one.
motorcycle.
We're going to talk about the good ones.
So we also have Theater Camp coming out.
One time at theater camp?
The eccentric staff of a rundown theater camp in upstate New York must band together with the beloved founder's broy son to help keep the camp afloat.
Oh, I thought it was like a serial killer one.
Bro.
Happier with that.
Ben Platt, Molly Gordon,
Is broy really a word now?
It is now.
Broy, dude.
Amy Sedaris,
So no, you said no.
Broy.
You agreed it's not a word. Okay.
Broy.
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 I don't even know how to spell that.
Bro.
Yeah, he just spelled it. Broy.
PRO-E?
Yeah,
we
bro.
also have the Miracle Club coming out.
These are all awful. This is why they're not listed.
But this has a huge cast. There's
mean
just
it's good.
one dream for the women of Ballygar to taste freedom, to win a pilgrimage to the sacred French town of Lourdes. Laura Linney, Kathy Bates. That's it.
Two people I've heard of her.
It's a pretty huge cast, to be honest.
Is this like 80 for
Is that
8?
a fat joke?
No,
Oh, okay.
It's like 80 for 80,
no.
80 for Brady?
This was one of the
but Italian.
80 for Brady, Joan of Arc.
Yes.
this was one of the best received movies at Tribeca this year.
Oh. Much better than 80 for Brady.
I think The Flash is much better than 80 for Brady.
Oh, Maggie Smith is in this too.
Oh, Maggie Smith.
Oh, Dame Maggie Smith. Jeff, give me some top 5 music.
We don't have top 5 music.
Yeah, just give me some. Top 5 this week.
That just sounded like the Flash budget.
Top 5 favorite animated Disney villains. So,
In honor of.
Number one fan, Doug?
Okay, sure. And his shitty food.
Doug and his shitty food. That's coming to ABC on Mondays.
Yeah, we've been lacking in securing shows for the upcoming season.
Doug and his shitty food coming to ABC.
We don't have people to write these yet.
Doug and his shitty food.
and his shitty food.
Yeah, it's the opposite of the bear.
On It's on ABC at 8:30. Before that, started with the night with Kettle Corn Peeps with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Goldthwait?
Yeah, Goldthwait.
Goldthwait?
Yep. And then follow up with Doug and the Shitty Food.
I mean, those could honestly be the same show.
Yes. There's going to be a lot of crossover.
So it's going to be Doug and Bobcat?
The issue is that...
Doug travels the world finding the most exotic foods. I don't think I can eat that.
You know how he travels the world? Epcot. He just travels Epcot.
He's just on the train.
Next hour, I'll be in Germany.
We got to make this a 22-episode season.
They don't have 22 different countries in Epcot, do they?
I mean, Germany's going to take 6 episodes? I'm going to ride Frozen.
I'm doing a sauerkraut ball.
It does have tough competition. At 8 o'clock on Fox that night is Lawn Boys. CBS has the hour-long Justice League International. And that's also going up against game show Are They Still Alive with Ross Marquand.
You know, it would be nice for our 500th episode if we could unveil a full lineup.
Well, that's not going to happen because we got a lot of shows. Not everything can be Wednesday like NBC Dick Wolf Day. You know, that just covers up the whole thing.
Eventually, we'll get all this on Hobie Plus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll get there. I feel like we're going to get there.
When's the fireworks show?
Are we actually televising fireworks?
Well, that's the only good way to watch fireworks.
Oh, that's a terrible way to watch fireworks.
It's the safest, Jeff.
On mute.
Not for the person who's setting them off.
I'll be honest. I'm excited about Weekend at Bernie's Squid Game. I mean, I'm really excited about that. It's followed by Douche Academy. I'm really excited. It's going to be some good shows.
I did read that they haven't even started season 2 of Squid Game filming it yet. It's not until like the fall of this year.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
But they get the reality show on Netflix coming, so that should be fine.
Do they now? Do they?
Yeah,
Well, you know it's rigged. We already know it's rigged for the influencers.
Okay, here we go. Top 5 this week. Favorite animated Disney villains. Number 5 for me is Professor Ratigan from The Great Mouse Detective.
I forgot about that one.
He was good because he not only kidnapped, but he almost killed Basil.
Basil.
Spoiler alert.
I like Basil. No. I liked him. I like Great Mouse Detective.
You like Basil because you're not British.
Number 5 for you, Jabal.
Well, if he was Italian, it'd be oregano.
All right, so
Oregano.
Number 5, Brian?
my top 5 is different this week because
Why not?
it's my own list.
Okay.
I can do what I want.
Okay.
I don't like villains.
Okay.
They're not. None of them are like my favorite. I hate them.
Okay.
Wow.
So these are the 5 that I don't like.
Okay, go ahead.
Number 5, the Hunter from Bambi.
Ah.
That was my number 1.
That was his favorite villain.
Not my favorite.
That's the
It says, favorite, villains to hate.
No, it
Or
says
like-
favorite
it just
animated
says favorite.
Disney
Like
villains.
these people are so terrible that I love them,
Yes, there you go.
I read it.
Sure.
and that's why I chose to not do that because I don't really remember a lot of this stuff from Disney. To be perfectly honest, like
Put it on the board.
I was an only child. I didn't see a lot of it. Like I just
Is Dumbo the villain of Dumbo? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
you
He kind of brought
stay
it up
off of my list.
Yeah.
Stay away from my list.
Number 5 for you, Blake.
That would be the Chernabog demon in Fantasia.
Oh, yeah, that big evil thing. Yeah.
I think Walt Disney was the villain in that movie.
Or the broom.
He's the ultimate villain of all of it.
Jeff?
My number 5, I picked Hopper from A Bug's Life.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Oh, I didn't see that.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Iago from Aladdin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one. Actually.
And he's one you can like because he's funny
actually-
with a Gilbert Gottfried voice.
Oh, what day is his show on? Didn't we have a show with Gilbert Gottfried?
I think
Or did
he
we
died.
not? Oh,
No,
he died.
Yeah, he died. We have one with George Wendt and
is he still? Are they still alive?
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
There's an episode with him.
What we should do is just find as much Gilbert Gottfried voiceovers or recordings, and take all that and write a story where he can do the voice.
He's dead.
We should ask ChatGPT to do that for us. Trademark.
Nice.
That's actually coming to NBC on Sundays, 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. The Gilbert Gottfried Show. It's all AI. That's all it is.
Okay.
Hey, not all of them can be good, okay?
Are any of them good?
Sometimes you need time fillers.
Yes.
Okay.
It's better than the Jay Leno hour.
Or in our regards, space fillers.
Space fillers. That's right.
Number 4 for you.
Lady Tremaine, Cinderella. What do you mean, biatch?
Back in my day, we had a printing press.
Shut up, lady.
I didn't realize Lady Tremaine was a newspaper editor. I missed that part.
Cinderella, I need your story by 3 p.m. Sharp.
12 o'clock noon, Western time.
We go to print at 3. I need your story now.
I'm working on a expose on the mice in this castle. That's stupid. No one's going to do that.
Write a social commentary on the prince and the ball this weekend.
And how you're not going.
But how can I write a commentary if I can't go?
It's called fake news, honey. It's a way with the future.
Cinderella, Cinderella, every day at Cinderella. Write an article. Mop the floor.
We need to call him on house cleaning.
Where's the box scores?
Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, Sid from Toy Story. Fuck that kid.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to punch that kid in the face.
He's a punchable face.
Very much. And he's a cartoon.
It's not real,
It's
Brian.
not real, Brian.
It's not real, Brian.
Number 4 for me is Scar from The Lion King. Really good character. Really good villain. Like him.
Yes, he was number 3 for me.
Put him on the board.
I picked Scar because Scar has the best song in all of Disney.
Be prepared.
And they didn't include it in their quote-unquote live-action remake.
He said it. That's it.
But that song was the best song. It's the best.
But you said there would be no king.
No king, no king, la 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 la.
Fools.
There will be king. I will be king.
Stick with me.
There you go.
And you'll never go hungry again.
Number 3 for me is Gaston from Beauty and the Beast.
Well, God, he was number 2 for me.
Put it on the board,
You're
baby.
just ruining my list.
Gaston's hilarious. Until he tries to kill him.
No. Well, again, Gaston had the best song in that. The
Gaston.
No, that's actually not the one. The hunt song where they're going out to go kill the beast. Kill the beast.
Number 3 for you, Brian.
And Gaston. Well, I'll go ahead, Brian. When it's my turn, I'll continue on with Gaston.
Number 3 for me is the Ringmaster from Dumbo.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck that whole
him.
movie.
That guy.
Fuck the whole circus in general.
Yeah,
It's coming back.
without animals.
Yes.
Yeah. They only torture
Or audience.
They only torture acrobats now.
Yeah,
the corner.
The animals are going to actually be torturing the performers.
You know,
I'd
back in
pay to
my
see
day,
that.
the circus had animals.
Damn it, Lady Tremaine.
They also had bearded ladies. And like, fuck.
And a printed press on every corner.
What else?
That's how we knew that the circus was coming to town. I read it in the newspaper.
We need a whole page. We need to fill up a whole page. Put a circus advertisement.
I gotta go beat those trapeze artists. They only did 2 double flips.
See if you flip after
Instead of
this.
3.
What else you got, Blake? Number 3.
Evil Queen, Snow White.
Oh, you could just put Evil Queen like half of the
I
Disney
know. I
films.
could just say Evil Queen, Evil Matriarch, Evil Patriarch, Evil Stepsister. Oh wait, that's Pornhub.
Wow. Number 3 for you, Jeff, was Scar.
Number 3 was Scar, and number 2 is
Gaston.
Gaston. Because every day he eats 4 dozen eggs, and he's roughly the size of a barge. But the best thing about Gaston, He's even good at expectorating.
He couldn't afford to eat that many eggs these days.
Yeah, but he lived in provincial France in the something 1700s or something.
Oh, is that movie with Kathy Bates that's coming out? She's going egg hunting.
She's going egg hunting with Gaston.
Blake, number 2.
Or no, she's going to get the eggs for Gaston.
For Gaston.
He's not going looking for them. That's women's work.
Number 2.
Gaston.
Judge Frodo. Quasimodo.
Who did you say?
Hunchback and Judge Frodo.
Oh, I thought you said Frodo.
No, not Frodo.
I think it's Frollo. I don't
Frollo. Okay, sorry. I was wrong.
Hey, Frollo.
Couldn't read my own writing.
Frollo.
Frollo. We're just going Frollo.
What day is Frollo on this?
Frollo is on...
It's got to be on Friday. Frollo Friday.
That's on ABC.
Frollo Friday.
Yes,
hosted by DJ Pauly D.
Frollo. It's after Panda Farm and Fully Flooded. So
Fully Flooded.
That'd be a great DJ name. DJ.
I thought you meant Fully Flooded.
No.
DJ Fully Flooded!
Yeah.
Get your boots out.
Frollo Friday, hosted by DJ Pauly D.
I like it. Frollo Friday. Number 2 for you, Brian.
Number 2 for me, Cruella DeVille.
Oh, yeah.
That's my number 1.
Put it on the board.
She's not my favorite. I don't like her.
No.
Some good songs
I hate
about
her.
Cruella.
See my vest. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Number 2 for me is Jeff's favorite animated film from Disney, Prince John from Robin Hood.
He ain't even a good villain in that.
Awesome.
The Sheriff of Nottingham's a better villain than Prince
good.
John. Sir Hiss is a better villain than Sir John.
I don't like the snake. He's annoying. Number 1 for me is from Emperor's New Groove. It's Yzma and Kronk.
I forgot Emperor's New Groove.
That is one of my favorite duo of cast. Putty as a villain. Number 1 for you, Brian.
Number 1 for me is the baby from Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that baby. That baby's annoying as shit.
I don't think I even know the baby.
Yeah.
I never watched Lady and the Tramp outside.
They got rid of the baby because of it.
They got rid of
the dogs.
The dog got pushed out of the family because it had a baby.
Oh. Was the baby the villain or the people who will get rid of a dog because of the baby the villain?
Well, I mean, if the baby wasn't there, then the dog would still be fine.
But the baby isn't the one that did it to the dog. It was the
I'm choosing to blame the baby.
Okay.
It's a bold statement. I like it. I don't mind. Number 2 for you, or number 1 for you, Blake?
It was the hunter.
Okay.
Although I think he's very misunderstood. I mean, he was only looking for venison to feed his family.
You know what we need? A Disney prequel about the hunter. And why he's not a bad villain.
Yeah.
Make that live action. Let's number
Make
1
it
for
a
you.
musical, too.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 for me was Cruella DeVille. Jason just ruined my list by putting everything one step ahead of what I had it at.
Doug, number 1 fan, Doug had Hades. Mother Gothel.
Motherfucker, I hate that movie just for that reason alone.
Jafar.
Idiots watch that stupid Hercules movie and think Hades, is a villain. And they think Hercules is somehow an upstanding guy because of that movie. And they think Zeus is, it's
not
just
real.
But
you really did it this time, Doug.
No, but it is real. It's been around for thousands of years until the 90s when fucking Disney ruined it.
Scar, Gaston, Dr. Facilla, Prince John, Bowler Hat Guy, Radagon,
How many people did he put on his list?
Syndrome, Zerd, and Pete. I hope he did.
Did he say Bowler Hot Guy?
Bowler Hat Guy.
Oh, are we sure that Hot Bowler Guy isn't?
Oh, that was from Meet the Robinsons?
Yeah. Hot Bowler Guy is actually coming to ABC's at 10 o'clock. It's a really good night. It's got The Good Old Days, When Life Gives You Lemons, Tucker Up, The Masked Forger, and Hot Bowler Guy coming to ABC.
The Masked Forger.
Who stars in Hot Bowler Guy? It's got to be DJ Qualls, right?
I was going to say Guy Ferrari, but they actually go against his show the same time.
Yeah.
Now, when DJ Qualls is a DJ, is his name DJ Qualls?
No, it's just Qualls.
Qualls.
Randall Holt.
Wasn't he a DJ in Hustle and Flow?
He was.
Yes, he was. Can't write that. Randy Holt at RJ Holt 666. He's not evil.
He's just my brother.
He has Yzma from Emperor's New Groove, Hopper from Bug's Life, Hades from Hercules,
Damn it, Randy, you're putting that on there just to piss me off.
Randall from Monsters Inc., Jafar from Aladdin. Honorable mention?
I forgot about Randall. I even thought of Water News, so I'm like, nah, he wasn't that good of a villain. I forgot about Randall.
Queen of Hearts, Prince John from Robin Hood, and Gaston. Brian had Canadian of the Year. Had Hans from Frozen, Jafar from Aladdin, Hades from Hercules.
You people are killing me.
Scar from The Lion King, and Grand Admiral Thrawn from The Rebels. Star Wars Rebels. I like that one. So there you go. I don't know if we got anything from our Facebook page.
I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
So go ahead and look. Should I start with my honorable mentions while we're at it?
Real quick.
I'd have to say Horace and Jasper, and Flotsam and Jetsam, and
oh, there it is.
No, I won't say that. I almost said Panic and Pain, but that was Hercules, and I can't.
Cindy Lou Who on our Facebook page had Scar, Ursula, Clayton from Tarzan. That's a good one. Jafar and Gaston.
Tarzan's not a good one. Tarzan was a terrible.
And let me see if we got anything from what is this?
Threads?
Threads.
Did we get anything from Threads?
Did you post it on Threads? Too?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if people know
Do
how
we have
to
any
respond.
followers on Threads yet?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got like 100 or so.
Was everybody follow everybody these days on Threads?
Yes. So there you go. There's your top 5. Bad idea of the week. Number 412, cutting the wick on a firework.
That's electronic detonated.
Yes. And then lighting it. Don't do that. Titles for the show, I had Where's the Box Scores? Stay away from my list. I saw the trailer or the commercial. Get in the Cage. Written by the Communist Party. And that's it.
I had Hold On, Copernicus. Doug and his shitty food.
Yep.
And a printing press on every corner.
I do like that. Brian?
Let's see. I had We Just Lost Kentucky. It's worse when it goes down your throat.
That's what she said.
It's not real, Brian. And I wouldn't read past the headline.
I like to print and press on every corner. Like that. Okay. Roger, that's it. We'll be back next week for episode 500.
Do we want the listeners to send us
your favorite moments, the worst moments? They could be the same. Send us anything that you think about.
Are you going to have an in memoriam section
for segments that we don't use anymore? Doug, get on that. We also do anything you want from at Bad Ideas Podcast on Twitter. Send it to us there, or our Facebook page at History of Bad Ideas,
or Threads,
History of Bad Ideas on Threads. But send it to us. Some of this stuff. So
would be nice to have some exciting 500 episode listener feedback.
Yeah, let's do it, people.
That would be fun.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. It's not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.